All right, I'd like to call the meeting to order. This meeting is being held in council chambers and is open for public attendance and participation. Can I have a roll call, please?
Chairman Brookman,
Here.
Vice Chairman Joe Hall,
Here.
Commissioner McFarlane,
Here.
Commissioner Blankenship,
Here.
Commissioner Sluter,
Here.
County Liaison Campbell.
Thank you. All right, next, go ahead and stand for the pledge. Public communication, you are welcome and encouraged to participate in this meeting. Public comment on items not listed on the agenda will be heard at this time. Comments on controversial items may be limited, and large groups are encouraged to select representatives to express the opinions of the group. Members of the public submit written requests at least 24 hours prior to the meeting will be normally allotted 5 minutes to speak. Do we have any written requests?
There are none.
Thank you. Moving on. Members of the public may address the Planning Commission on items of interest that are within the city's jurisdiction. Individuals addressing general comments are encouraged to limit their statements to 3 minutes. Do we have any comments from the public? Seeing none, I will move on. First business item, recommendation. Can I get a recommendation to approve the minutes of March 25th?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of March 25th meeting.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman. Who made the second on that? Thank you. We'll let the record show that Commissioner McFarland made the second.
All right. Item number 3. Tentative parcel map TPM 26-01 Live Oak Industrial Park. We will. Go ahead.
I am going to have to recuse myself on this one, as I am actively a participant in it.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Presentation by Andrew.
All right. Good evening, Commissioners. Today I'll be talking about tentative parcel map 26-01, Live Oak Industrial Park. So today we'll be considering this tentative parcel map, DPM 26-01. Here you can see the project is located at 2826 Live Oak Boulevard, which is just south of Pease Road. The general plan designation is business, technology, and light industry, and the zoning designation is heavy commercial / light industrial. Here's the tentative parcel map showing the 5.6 acre site. Parcel 1 is 2.14 acres. Parcel 2 is 2.29 acres. Parcel 3 is 0.06 acres or approximately 2,600 square feet. And parcel 4 is 1.111 acres. In addition to the existing structures depicted on the site, these boxes right here in the red show the 10,000 square foot minimum usable sewage disposal areas, which I will also talk about later. You may have also noticed that parcel 3 is quite small. It is smaller than the minimum lot size required by the code. However, we do have an exception also in the code for lots created for the purpose of public use or public utilities, and there is a existing cell tower with associated ground equipment on parcel 3, the proposed parcel 3, which is why it is that size. In addition, access to parcels 3 and 4 to Live Oak Boulevard will be established through cross-access easements across parcels, either parcels 1 or 2. Parcel 4 is vacant at this time with no development proposed. And finally, in the conditions of approval, the developer has the option of either making their improvements to their section of Live Oak Boulevard along the frontage now, or entering into agreement with the city to defer them to a later date. This option was given because the Live Oak Boulevard frontage in the surrounding area is yet to be improved and will be not be necessary for quite a while. In this aerial, you can see the surrounding areas. We have industrial or orchards to the north, east, and south. And then to the west, we have properties zoned also CM. And then beyond that, we have single-family residential neighborhoods. So mainly the map is splitting the existing development between the different uses, and parcel 4, which is vacant. So any traffic impacts will be determined when that parcel is built out. And for parcels 1, 2, and 4, city water is available along throughout Live Oak Boulevard and will be connected to, as stated in the conditions of approval. City sewer is not yet available along Live Oak, but until that time, those most of the sewage areas, 10,000 square feet sewage areas, will be used for on-site septic until sewer is brought down, and then at that time it will connect. And then no services, water or sewer, will also be established for parcel 3, which is that communications tower. You may have noticed that the conditions of approval since the publishing of the agenda were altered. Condition 2 was to update the reference map date. And then condition 7 made minor changes to the frontage, road frontage improvement requirements. As you can see, changing some of the terms, lip of gutter instead of back of curb, minorly changing the width of the road section, giving some more options as to having curb and gutter, or barrier curb or valley gutter, and then removing that landscaped parkway strip. The reason why that landscape parkway strip was removed was because was to respect the existing development all along Live Oak Boulevard. That existing development uses that frontage as parking. So in order to accommodate that, we've transitioned to attached sidewalk instead of a detached sidewalk with landscaping in between that and the roadway. And so this is the environmental determination, which is for section CEQA guidelines sections 15.315 minor land divisions. The project's consistent with the general plan and zoning, and no variances or exceptions are required. Access is available and will be established through easements. Water service and is available, and an environmental health approved on-site septic system will be established until a sewer connection is available. The project site is not involved in a division of a larger parcel within the previous 2 years, and on-site slope is less than 20%, and none of the exceptions to categorical exemptions set forth in CEQA guidelines section 15.300.2 apply to this project. And as a result, staff proposes the commission determine the project is exempt from environmental review. And here are some of the findings which require denial of the subdivision map if made. I won't read them out to you, but as shown in the resolution, none of these findings were made. And so this is the updated recommendation for you tonight, which is to conduct a public hearing, then adopt a resolution determining the project is categorically exempt from the environmental review pursuant to CEQA guidelines section 15.315, and approve the parcel map and the updated tentative parcel map and conditions of approval as recommended by staff. And so you may have seen that the parcel map, we sent out a revision to that parcel map, so that was to add, it was brought to our attention that there was some missing elements to that, so we added some labeling, PUE road sections, for existing road sections, for example, some dimensions. But overall, it's just didn't change the content of the map or the end determination. It was just some changes made to that tentative parcel map. Let me know if you have any questions. We also have the project engineer, Sean Menard, here to answer any questions you have as well.
Thank you. Any questions from the commission?
Yeah, I have a question for Mr. Menard. Do you have a moment? I would assume so that they would want, or is it fine?
How about we open the public hearing and then Mr. Menard can get up.
Any questions for Andrew?
No.
All right, thank you. All right, at this point in time, we're going to open the public hearing.
Hello, my name is Sean Menard with MHM Engineering. I'm the engineer working for my client, the owner of my clients here at this meeting, and also represented the owner of the property too. So, if you have any questions, it sounds like Commissioner Blankenship has some questions. First of one thing, I would apologize. Usually, I take a more active role in preparing these tentative maps, and I had some other staff engineers and land surveyors prepare some things, and some things just got turned off. And I apologize for that. And with Mr. Blankenship's expertise, he even noticed a course was missing in the legal description, which we had found and pointed out to the title company, but inadvertently did. After they corrected it, we didn't correct the map. So I apologize for that, and we'll make sure we do a better job on the next maps.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And it happens. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. So thank you for correcting it and being timely on that. I do appreciate it. So that way we can then review it. I only had a couple of questions. One is more of a clarifying. So for the conditions of approval, number 20, that's a blanket easement, correct? Basically, in short, because I'm noticing that there's a lot of storm drainage actually on parcel 1. So this blanket easement would then allow the runoff from parcel 2 onto parcel 1 without there being conflict of somebody saying that your water's coming onto my property, correct? Same with the...
Yeah, you talk about the cross-access easement he mentioned?
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
Most likely, it'll be a cross-access easement. It's more blanketed outside, but it could be a more defined one for access ways. So you don't obstruct and build... If you make a cross out and someone builds a building, you don't want it. So it could be a combination where some of the utilities are cross and address the drainage, but the access may be more defined. So it's like right down the middle, back to the lots, almost to lot 3 or parcel 3 and to the back. So most likely it'll be a combination that'll be worked out when they subdivide it.
Okay. And that's what I assumed. I just wanted to make sure that, like I said, with most of the storm system, primarily on parcel 1, wanted to make sure that that is going to be protected by whoever inevitably purchases parcel 2 down the line.
Yeah, if once parcel 4 is developed, we could see that some of the existing systems, more of a what they call deep wells or a seepage interceptor, they're not connected to the city system at this time. So this project would connect when they do parcel 4.
Okay. The other question I had was regarding the septic system. There's 2 septic systems currently on parcel 1. That is going to be specifically the one that's in the front of the current building, and it goes down the south side of the building on parcel 1. Correct me if I'm wrong, that is going to eventually get taken out, correct?
Well,
Or removed?
what'll probably happen is when they parcel 1, the septic system supplying parcel 1 is supporting that building will stay in place unless it fails. Then if it fails, they'll use this new MUSDA, the minimum usable soil disposal area, to replace it if it fails. But if it doesn't fail, it'll stay in that location. Now, if they do some improvements, when we kind of laid out the water line, we made sure we had the proper setbacks. We also made sure we had the proper setback from the storm drainage. So in theory, it could remain in place until it fails. And just so you know, this soil in this area is very, even though this is a big site and paved most of it, there's still a lot of, it absorbs soil or water very well. And so I doubt the septic will fail because even though it's paved over and compacted, it hasn't had any issues. At least we haven't heard any.
Where is, let's see, on parcel 2?
Parcel 2, it's also in the front.
Yeah, so the building there, where is their current septic at?
You can see it on, the line comes down
Oh, wow,
to
I
the
missed
south
that.
and then
Yep.
turns and goes to the west.
Honestly, my finger was literally over the top of it, so
Yeah,
that's
okay.
my bad. Where is parcel 2 getting their current water from?
Oh, they have a water well, but they currently kind of have it's one parcel, so they just share the wells.
Okay. So now is that going to fall into, one, I guess, is the domestic water from the city going to be put in before this final map is approved, correct?
Yeah, there's some rules about water being served off a well. Usually they can do two parcel, but then you try to avoid getting into a community water system or and all that. So most likely, once these are parcelized, they'll probably have to hook up one of them to a city sewer, or not city water.
Okay. Yeah, that's all the questions I had. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Any further questions for Mr. Menard? All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. All right. Any further questions or comments from the public? Seeing none, I will close the public hearing. And can I get a motion for item 3?
I'd like to make a motion to adopt a resolution approving the tentative parcel map 26-01 on Live Oak Industrial Park for 4 industrial lots subject to the proposed conditions of approval.
Excuse me, Commissioner Johal, we need to utilize the updated recommendation. So if you look over to the screen,
Oh, got it.
if you want, I could read it out if that would help you.
No, I got it. Apologies. So I'd like to make a motion to adopt a resolution determining the project is categorically exempt from environmental review pursuant the CEQA guidelines, section 15315, minor land divisions, and approved tentative parcel map 26-01 Live Oak Industrial Park, subject to the updated tentative parcel map and conditions of approval as recommended by the staff for the 4 industrial lots on 5.6 acres located on 2826 Live Oak Boulevard.
All right, we have a motion. Do we have a second? All right.
I'll second.
Thank you. And can we get a roll call, please?
Commissioner Sluter,
Aye.
Commissioner Blankenship,
Aye.
Commissioner McFarlane, Vice Chairman Johal,
Aye.
and Chairperson Brookman.
Aye. All right, motion passes. Moving on to future agenda items. Mr. Doug Willoughby. Actually, can we hold on one second? I'm gonna.
Yeah, we'll wait for Commissioner McFarland to return. Stacy. Andrew Wynn got it.
All right, Mr. Doug Libby, update on future agenda items.
Yeah, so we're going to, we normally cancel the first meeting in May, but we're going to hold the first meeting. So May 13th will be the next time we meet. And we will have one project. It's an amendment to a quite old application going clear back to 2007, a use permit for Calvary Christian Church. They have a site located at the corner of El Margarita and Highway 20. Property's vacant. And so we'll have an update, an amendment to the use permit for you to consider. And so that's all we have. We will end up canceling the second meeting in May, which will be May 27th.
All righty, thank you. And Developmental Services Director report, Mr. Doug Libby again.
So I'll start off by saying that wanted to recognize we had a departure of one of our staff members. So Jaspreet leaving the city after about 7.5 years. So that's a hit. We will miss her. She was great to work with, but we definitely wish her the best. So, as far as, you may have heard some discussion about economic development, things going on in the city. And it's definitely true that working with the city manager and the council, we're trying to pursue economic development opportunities. We've met with members of the community. We even had some folks on the north end of town that's not in the city limits, about 140 acres, just to the east of the Yuba College site, that they are interested in coming into the city and developing. In fact, the city's been using a firm called Perkins Eastman to do some economic visioning, and the family that owns that 140 acres is hiring Perkins Eastman to do some master planning for that property. So that's exciting to see. They hope to have some initial concepts to look at probably within the next 90 days or so. Yeah, so we're excited to see that. Something that's unique is, one, to have a clean slate. Two, to be able to have sewer and water infrastructure already stubbed out to the property, because you have to remember that this family that owns the property, they sold the property to the 20 acres to Yuba College. And so when infrastructure was being brought in, they had the foresight to look to extend it to the northwest corner of the Yuba College property. So we're working not just in a vacuum, we're working with our partners at the county, because that land is in the county. So we had a meeting last week involving that family, Perkins Eastman, and city and county representatives talking about the future of that site. So that's kind of exciting, and we have some other sites that we're working on. We hope to bring some stuff forward in the near future. So, all right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. And next, we would have the report of actions from the Yuba City Commissioner and Sutter County Liaison, but I don't think anybody's been officially appointed yet, and we don't have one from the county. So at this point in time, I will adjourn the meeting.